Welcome back, viewers, to Mighty Web Scorpion's Super Mario World playthrough. And now we're gonna go and finish this world up with a raft level. Now this is the Skull Raft on lava level. Pretty famous. It's used in a couple levels in this game. It has been used in one level in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. And when I first played through it, I didn't even find that one. But I then found it, and yeah, it's pretty tough. Luckily, in a way, this raft isn't as fast. It's slower. It's, it's not too bad. It's pretty fun. It's a nice joyride, in a way. Yeah, you get that funny way of the skulls kind of going down. The one thing about this raft, though, that can be a bit annoying is when you stand on it, like each skull has a kind of, a middle point, and if you kind of lean off to the left side, it kind of pushes you off either, one way or the other. It's kind of like a little, slope that kind of pushes you in. It can kind of mess you up in some jumps. It's nothing bad, nothing great either. And if you enter this pipe here, you get a little segment with ice. This, as far as I know, is the only level other than the other full level of ice that's actually used in this game. And it's slippery. I'm surprised it's not used as much. Especially a secret part of World 3 area here. They, you could kind of think maybe they could put some ice snow levels since there's that physics in the level, but they didn't. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that spot. I do get hit, even now, even then, even back in the day when the game first came out. That can be a bitch sometimes. That actual, path with the ice, you don't really skip too much of the level, so it's kind of hit and miss if you really want to go in it. But now we're back into the lava part of this level. I don't know why there would be ice. Especially, I guess the ice part of this level was underneath the lava, which is really weird. But it's all game mechanics. Can't argue with it, I guess. If you have Yoshi, you can eat these little guys up. No problem. If you don't, just take your time. Nothing too serious. And then before you know it, you'll get to the end of the level. I even got a 1-up. Yes! Simple enough. Again, we go to the raft. This part, you gotta make sure you kind of stay with the raft. You don't want it to go off. Yoshi makes it easy. You can eat the piranha plants. And here's the end. Just give a good jump, and you could probably make it a lot better than me, because I missed it. Mario giving his classic peace sign. Now we got just 2 more normal levels. There's a couple more secrets, but we'll definitely get to the castle in this world. And here's this is actually kind of a classic level in a way. This is kind of, there goes Yoshi. And right before a castle level, and I was like, I'm gonna make Yoshi get to the castle level so he can not go into it, but oh well. But anyway, as I was saying, this level is a homage to actually some of the levels in Mario 1. You got the bullet bills shooting off out of nowhere. I can't think of off the top of my head if Mario 3 had this, but definitely Mario 1. There's a couple levels. I think World 5, 3 was one, or 6, 3. 6, 3 had no enemies but bullet bills, as far as I remember. Checkpoint. This checkpoint can be a little tricky. You don't have to jump on the piranha plant. Whoa. But you can jump. If you miss it, you're not gonna get that checkpoint. Then after you pass the checkpoint, you do get to this part where you got bullet bills coming in every direction. Again, it's not too tough. They all always come into some sort of interval, but you know it's about to come now in a second, unless you get to a part of the level where they stop, which I didn't. It totally fooled me there. the one-up that was just a tad earlier, one way you can get that one is let it start going and then hit a question mark block to bounce it back. You do get a couple question mark blocks. Or you could go after it into the pit. Sure, why not? And yeah, made it to the end of the level. Get some start points and continue on. Time for Area 3's boss battle. First level, of course. And no Yoshi again. What a surprise! But anyway, this was the level that I had a little story on. When I first got the game in '91, the system and everything, it was all at once. This area, I don't know why, but I got to this area and the TV made a buzzing sound. It was pretty loud. It was definitely loud. You could definitely hear it. It was almost only this, and it was more likely the yellow blocks all over, or just old TV set. I don't know. And actually, my dad was good enough, and he actually took it back to the store, got it replaced, everything. I get, then of course I had to start playing again. And I got here, and it's like, it still buzzes, but it was actually better. It was not way, but you could still hear it, but it was way less in a way. And I just said, fuck it, I'll keep going. It's like the only spot I've ever had a problem with, so. It was, I think, the TV, more or less. Anyway, now that that's out, and the first half of the level's done, first half is, it's nothing too tough. The second half isn't either. Just take your time. Don't get in the lava, obviously. Don't get squished either. And, you can speed run this through if you could time it right. But if anything, just take your time. There is spots you can kind of break. That hit, it was inevitable. It's either that, or get squished, or go back, or go in the lava. And I was gonna try and get through that fast, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure you could probably do it if you go really fast. But, nope, not me with this playthrough. And once again, more waiting. This castle sure has a lot of windows. Which is technically every castle, but whatever. And once again, I take another hit. Yeah. Now here I died. Hopefully that'll be the only one. But luckily it's not too far, except you're gonna have to kind of see through this all over again. I'm gonna probably try and speed it up faster. But, definitely take your time. Those skeleton dry bone guys, if the level is, like the platform they're on is even with, wow, shit, another one, real close. But if the platform is even with another platform that's moving up or down, yeah, they'll keep walking there. It could kind of mess it up, but you can see it. It's nothing too tough. I mean, what can I say? It's Mario. Luckily there is that mushroom. It's like one of those, see? I made it. Never mind, I take it back about me not doing it, because I actually did it. One of an only reason good about dying is you can go back and get something done right. But anyway, here's about where I died. It's really close, we're at the end of the level. Nothing too big. This kind of repeats almost. That little piece that comes down can kind of throw you off. If you know it, it's not a problem. If you, of course, you get the green switch, green button, I guess, you get a power up. And now this battle is interesting because you get Lemmy that pops out and 2 duds. The duds, I mean, they're pretty obvious. But I mean, if there's 2 that looks exactly the same, you don't want it. You want to go for the actual specific looking one. How he's going between pipe and pipe, I have no idea. How he gets stuck like that in the pipe. Got me on that one too. anyway, another level done. Way to go, Mario. Another way to get rid of a castle. And that's also kind of a homage to Mario Brothers, the hammer. Which is kind of cool. I mean, when I first started playing, I'm like, oh, that's just, you know, it never hit me. I don't know. And Area 3 is done. But is it? There's more levels, obviously. There are other paths. But you're going to have to see that next time. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.